Hi, my dear listeners. Welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. At first, I want to wish to all women in the world happy International Women's Day. I want to wish you all dear or women in the world a lot of health, love, happiness and success in your life. In this episode, I want to read for you my newest fairy tale from my new vampire saga about Vierka, the vampire girl, and this fairy tale is about the romance between Vierka's grandparents. We can start right now. Welcome in my new episode of my podcast. A love beyond time, the unexpected romance of Vierka's grandparents. Maria Semberova's diary. It's the year 1848. Ludovic Tur, along with his friends, wanted to save the Slovak language, culture and folklore. We wanted to live in a country where we could freely speak and learn Slovak. Hi, I'm Maria Semberova, a young, very pretty and talented writer. I have written many novels in Slovak because I enjoy writing and I am a friend of Ludovic Tur. We wanted to support and preserve Slovak culture, language and folklore. I am still single. My parents come from a noble, wealthy family. They don't approve of my writing because they want to marry me off to a young aristocrat. I don't agree with any of their marriage plans. I'm very angry and sad that no one understands me. One day we had a very special visitor. Lord Vladimir Orsak, a very rich man from an old aristocratic vampire family, wants to marry his son Jan to me. He promised that his family would support me and provide me with a lot of money for writing if I marry his son Jan and agree to become a vampire. I hate vampires and I hate all men because I don't trust them. I agreed to the marriage because my dream is to become a successful author of my own novels in Slovak. I'll do anything for my biggest dream. The wedding is tomorrow and I'm terrified of vampires. I don't know what will happen. I can't sleep. I'm so nervous. Today is my wedding day. I will see my future husband only at the altar. Everything feels so scary. I had to wear a frightening black wedding dress. When the ceremony began, the church was filled with vampires, each more handsome than the next. A chill ran down my spine. Or spin, I don't know. We can continue. When I saw my future husband, I almost fainted. He was incredibly handsome. He wore a black suit and a top hat. He excited me and at the same time he terrified me. A chill ran down my spine. When I reached the altar, I felt a strong mix of excitement, fear and adrenaline. My future husband introduced himself. He was very kind and gentleman from the old school. Hi Maria, I'm Jan. Nice to meet you. Don't be scared. I don't want to hurt you. You are so beautiful. I really like you, Jan said. His voice calmed me. After the ceremony we had a big party. At our wedding, a renowned cymbal music ensemble played Slovak folk songs. I really enjoyed the festivities and drank quite a bit. And I tried to enjoy myself and not think too much about my future. After the wedding party, it was our first night. My husband was very gentle, kind and sweet. Our night was a big celebration full of romance and deep connection. Then he changed me into a vampire. The transformation was the most significant moment of my life. I hate my husband and all vampires. I don't want to see my husband ever again. I spent a lot of time writing my new novels. I try to avoid my husband as much as possible. I hated him for turning me into a vampire. One day, I began receiving love letters full of affection and romance from my secret admirer. He wanted to rescue me from my husband and escape with me far away from him. Our correspondence put me into a world full of love and romance. I crazily fell in love with my secret admirer. I longed to run away with him. He created a plan thanks to which we could meet and escape from away from my husband. When the big day arrived, everything looked perfect. I quickly escaped from the castle, but then I was completely shocked. My admirer was my husband. I felt deceived and deeply humiliated. He tried to apologize. He told me that he loved me, that he couldn't live without me, and that he wanted to show me that he wasn't a devil. I decided to try to spend more time with him. I gave him a chance. We spent a lot of time together. He was very gentle, sweet, and romantic. I discovered that he was the romantic person I had been dreaming of. It was a good decision to give him a chance to be with me. I realized that I loved him. Our marriage is very successful, full of love, romance, and happiness. We have many children. The end. Thank you very much, people, for listening my newest episode of my podcast. I hope you will enjoy my new fairy tale about Vierka's grandparents, and in the last time I want to wish again every woman in the world happy International Women's Day. I want to wish you again, all women in the world, a lot of health, happiness, love, and success in your life. Happy International Women's Day, all women in the world. Bye bye.